Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Angela. Got it. All right. Hello, everybody. So good to see everyone. Hope everyone had a great week and a weekend to come up. So the purpose of this meeting, I know we were supposed to meet last night. I want to apologize to everyone because we not scheduled meeting, which was last night, because I didn't get to talk to the secretaries in time enough for the meeting. So I take responsibility for that. And so that's why we having the meeting tonight. And we had to have this meeting because we need to know what's going on with the face-to-face meeting. As you know, the days are going by so fast. It seems like it just got August and we already in the middle of it. We are already in the middle of it. Yeah, so I want to welcome everybody. And is the chaplain on yet? Because you know we got to start this meeting out with prayer.
No, she's not on.
Okay, I have to go to my next. Yeah, I'm gonna go to her. Lanier, can you say a prayer?
Yes, ma'am. All minds clear.
Before you go into that, do anybody have someone that they want moments of silence or go into prayer? Any family member, friend?
I do.
Pray for my Via does next. Go ahead.
Okay. Who said I do?
LaShawn.
Oh, LaShawn.
Yeah, I have one of my friends. He's a retired deputy. He passed away. Well, I got notification he passed away today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his dad was actually my boss when I used to work in the courts back in the day. So.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Anybody else?
I do. The Bowman family, which is my cousins. My other cousin died like 3 weeks ago, and then his niece just died two days ago.
Wow.
So just asking to keep the family in prayer.
Okay. All right. And let's just also pray for everybody. You know, it just seemed like everybody is just passing away. And you know, I mean, yeah, a lot of people are going home to God. And,
yeah. I'll pray for my adopted family. We lost my adopted mom of 20 years last Tuesday.
Okay.
She had 2 kinds of lung cancer, and she didn't want to be kept on the ventilator. She's been in there since May.
Okay.
And so we're cleaning out her house and getting ready. She didn't want a funeral, so we just cremating her and just gonna sit at somebody's house and cry and eat.
Okay, and Marvell said to pray for her cousin Larry who had a stroke. Okay, Marvell. All right, Lanier.
Yes, ma'am. Can you guys hear me?
Prayer. Yes, we can.
Okay. All minds clear. Oh, gracious Heavenly Father, we just thank you, God. We thank you for all that you are doing in our lives, God. We magnify your name, God, because we know there is none like you, God. You are the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. God, and I'm asking that you cover my sisters and brothers on the line, God. You've heard the prayers of the righteous, God. God, and you said if they just cast all their cares onto you, you will direct their path, God. And so we're just asking that you direct their path in the name of Jesus, God. God, we ask that you give them the strength that they need right now in the name of Jesus, God. God, we ask that anybody that's on the highways or the byways that's trying to
Oh, she got muted. Devil is a lie. Name. All right, the devil is a lie. Trying to interfere. Jesus' name. Have no authority over this meeting.
she followed her.
Is coming back.
In Jesus' name,
Yes, Lord. Thank you,
She's
Jesus.
coming back. She's
in
here.
Jesus' name.
You know what? I have to say this. We bind any demonic presence that tries to come
Okay.
up against this meeting right now. We send it back to the pits of
Yes.
hell from where it comes
Yes.
from. No hurt,
Yes.
harm, or danger will come up against your people, God. God, we're asking that you cover the families that have already spoke on today, God. We ask that you just cover them as they go through what they go through, God. We ask that you cover the sick and the shut in right now in the name of Jesus, God. And as they go and they bury their families, God, giving them the peace that surpasses all understanding, God. God, because we know that you are everything in their life, God, and we just leave it at your feet right now in the name of Jesus. And it is so, and it cannot be otherwise. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go into before we go into the face-to-face meeting, because I do believe this is gonna take up majority of the meeting. I just want to kind of just give you a little bit of what happened this past weekend. I can't go into the specific of the meeting because you know that I flew to Chicago to have a meeting with our new president, Anton Famby. It was an unofficial meeting. It wasn't an executive board meeting. And it was just a meeting to kind of break the ice, and, you know, and he had a meeting with like the regional president. And then the millennial, two officers from the millennial council was there. And then there was Betty Bowles, who was the retiree, and then Lorna was there. But it wasn't the full executive board meeting, was unofficial. And basically, you know, he was just, you know, trying to get to know us as leaders, and was telling us what he kind of wanted Ephraim, to where Ephraim to go, and was kind of trying to see where Ephraim is at. And at the same time, we was with SEIU Chicago, Ephraim, Local 73 and Local 1. And we got a chance to be in the parade. And Lanier was there. And they have this parade that come out every year called the Bill Billiken Parade. And it's like the 94th year anniversary. And it's I asked them, I said, is he Black? And they started laughing. They said, no, well, actually, he kind of like a fictitious, fictitious character, like a animated character that somebody made up back in the day. And and it's supposed to be like a cartoon character, and it's basically for the kids. So this parade is like a going back to school parade for all the kids. And I was like, wow. And these kids, it was I've never seen so many kids in a parade in my life. And they was all dressed up in different, like Dr. Seuss and Transformers and Cinderellas, all of them, you know, had their costumes on. You had the thing 1, thing 2, you had Dr. Seuss walking around. And so this was a parade to celebrate the kids going back to school, and they have this parade every year. And then at the end of the parade, they're, you know, they have the vendors and stuff set up in the park, but you have about 3 or 4 different vendors giving away backpacks with loaded supplies, school supplies. And it was an experience. I have to tell you, it was an experience. And they had a double-decker bus, and they had SEIU Ephraim. And so, and their hospitality was good. You know, it was really nice. We had a meet and greet Friday at they say it was Lake Michigan, but it's their beach. And the weather was nice. It was breezy, but it was nice. It was warm, but it was nice. but it was a tolerable heat. And it was yeah, it was an experience. And then Soul Train dancers was there. I didn't know they was gonna be there. Tanya McMillan, if y'all know, Tanya McMillan is an ex Soul Train dancer. And so she was there with the LA Soul Train dancers, and then met up with the
And they call them alumni.
sugar, huh? What she say?
Alumni.
Yeah, alumni.
Alumni.
Yeah. And so it was somebody named Brandy who they did like a war type of show. And so that was Sunday. But the whole weekend was nice. It was good. And I want to tell you that Anton is planning a executive board meeting, and I think it's going to be in October, towards the end of October or beginning of November. And this man has a vision. He has a lot that he wants to bring. He's going to move AFRAM to another level, you know. And I'm just really honored to be working with him, and you know that he is the president of AFRAM. So you think, look, you think we moving some stuff? Woo. Yeah. So he, you know, what he talked about, he wanted me to, he didn't want me to say anything, you know, because he knows he's gonna go back and give a report. So, but he will be meeting with the whole national board probably within next couple of months. So I wanted to let the delegates know that and be ready. The 3 delegates that's on here. I think all the delegates are on here. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of share that with you. And also I wanted to share, because Tanya was walking around where she has managed to really put AFRAM they're getting ready. Look, we're getting ready to go green, y'all, with AFRAM. So we have a QR code now to use that you can sign up. Members can sign up to become a member of AFRAM and also pay the membership dues. And I was trying to get that information from, but she hasn't got back to me yet. So, but I will have that information for everybody. And I think the website changed because I had spoke with Audrey from Nevada, and she said they was trying to go on the website. She said there was an error message that popped up. So, and I do believe she did say that she had a new website, and also getting ready to open up a AFRAM store where you can buy t-shirts, mugs, anything that has AFRAM on it. She's working on that. And yeah, some things is in the work, y'all. They look, as they say, the coals is in the fire, getting ready to just whoo. It just, you're gonna be like, wow, that's a fire. Yeah, so that was one other thing that I've found out. And anything else, Lanier, am I leaving anything else? Because and then the millennials, they got a lot of stuff going on too. And
No, Madam President, you covering very well.
okay, yeah, and I'm just so proud of our young generation. I don't want to say millennial, and some people don't like that name for some reason. But you know, y'all are youngins. What can I say? They are on fire. The president of the next gen, which is Sharte. He's out of, is he out of local 1 or local 73?
1.
1. Okay, so he was there. You know, like I say, he met with all the presidents, and he got some things they working on. They're trying to get bylaws together. And yeah, he trying to get it out there. They're trying to bring more younger people in to AFRAM, and that's probably where the membership probably really go up when all the young generations come in and start signing up for AFRA. So yeah, there's a lot of things that's gonna be going on that y'all gonna be like, wow, AFRA gonna be recognized, know that. And I think that's about it for my report, for my meeting. And I'm also excited about Nevada. I just was in it, this was their second meeting, maybe third meeting, and this was their membership meeting. And I chimed in that Audrey is not here. Angela, and she's excused because she is the president of her local AFRAM chapter. She says she probably will chime in if they're done, but they was having a membership meeting, and so I had to chime in and welcome. So there, when the chapter was formed, I want to say Nevada and Colorado, it was a lot of back and forth with Smiley, because Smiley, I want to say the OGs AFRAM, the one that started AFRAM, they really didn't have a policy procedures and something in place saying how to become, form a chapter in your local. And so that was one of the things Anton spoke on. He's working on that. He's working with Rob Bashir and Smiley to put something concrete on paper. So next time someone open up a chapter, hey, we'll give them this package and they can follow it and go by how to, open up a chapter. And so I was talking to Abraham and Angela, because she said, I just said, I want to know if we can officially have a meeting, because we haven't officially got a welcome or a letter saying that we was actually a chapter. And I want to know if it's okay, we can collect dues. So I was talking to them and I said, you know what, we got to do a letter, create a letter with Western Region letterhead and just, have it. So next time someone do open up a chapter, we can send that letter to them and say, welcome. Welcome to Western Region. So we're going to get that taken care of too. So, and I think that's about it. I'm really excited.
Madam President, don't forget, we have to pray for Smiley's family and Mr. You said Shapir. I want to say his name right.
Oh yeah, his uncle, Robert Sure lost his uncle. What's going on with Smiley family?
It was a lady named Miss Pat, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Miss Pat?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Pat.
a good friend of his.
Yeah, that's the one that worked really closely with him.
Yeah, it's a lady that worked very closely with him. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no.
No, it wasn't Pat Ford, it was Pat somebody else. It was
the one that
name.
did the administrating, the one that helped with the
Yeah,
registration.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was his right hand person, with AFRAM. And so when because Robert Sure was supposed to be there this past weekend and he had made plans to come, but he had got word on that Thursday. No, I think it was Friday, that his uncle wasn't doing too well, and his uncle was in I do believe in Tennessee. And so he had to take a flight out there. And then Sunday or either Monday, we heard he had passed. I forgot to put him in prayer to his family. Yeah. Now, she didn't pass away, did she? Terry? Miss Terry.
Who passed away?
I know I think something was going on. I think she was sick. I don't think she passed away.
Who's that?
Pat, the person that Smiley's right-hand person.
Yeah, we did. They just said keep her in prayer. So
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you for that, Terry. Yeah, I forgot about Robert. Sure, his uncle passed away. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said we have to just like keep everybody in prayer, the whole nation, actually. Yeah, so yeah, so I think that's it for uh my report. And actually I'm gonna start
Recording.
meet- I'm gonna start meeting with the local AFRAM presidents. I'm gonna do a meeting with them, and then we're gonna have a membership meeting. Okay, so now we can go into, if you're not speaking, can you please mute your thank you. Okay, so we're gonna hand it over to our Seattle committee, and which is historian Shirley McElroy is the chairperson for this committee to give us a report for our face-to-face meeting October 18th to the 22nd.
okay, we're not used to all this heat up here. We're at what is it? 86, and it started out around 97 this morning. So we up here dying. I know y'all used to the heat. So I have the fans going in the background. I'm sorry, I cannot compromise with the fans.
We don't hear it.
Okay,
There's no
praise
feedback.
God.
Yeah.
Praise God. So I want to start off with saying that the reason why we got a meeting room near the hotel was because we were worried about people taking an Uber to and from Local 6. But I want to hold on to Local 6 for the meet and greet night so that we can have a meet and greet night there and have some hors d'oeuvres or something when people get off the plane or whatever, get your folders or your binders or whatever, check in, get names and numbers in case you need some kind of information from any of us that live here in the Seattle area. So the Church by the Side of the Road has agreed to host us for 2 nights. And that's the 18th and 19th. And then I have to talk to Brother Kevin to see if we can get Local 6 on the 17th, the night of the 17th, because he already had blocked off, but I didn't want him to cancel any dates until the board agreed on everything. So basically, if we do Local 6, we don't have to pay any money, but people do have to get an Uber from the hotel to Local 6.
Okay, so let me just ask you a question. So on the 17th, this is when everybody flies in. Am I correct?
Yeah, so some people might get in early. That might be nice to have some hors d'oeuvres or something, a nice little meet and greet, and we could do that at Local 6. If we were to do it at the hotel, they charge for the room or whatever.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And so, and then that might be a great time that we can bring other members in to meet you guys as well.
So this will be in the evening time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And so that is really one of the decisions we have to make. Yes, Abraham, we have to make that decision about the meeting room. Yes, Abraham?
Yeah, so my question is, so the hotel is not far from SeaTac, am I right?
It's right across the street from the airport. Basically, you'll be staying right across the street from the airport.
So where is Local 6?
Local 6 is downtown. Brother Kevin, you want to take over that question? Because I'll have you up in Canada.
So to tell you the truth, Local 6 is not that far from SeaTac Airport. It's off of Airport Way, which would be in Seattle Soto area, Soto district. I'll give it like about 2 miles. It might be 2 miles from the airport, if that. It might be a little less, but it's not that far. Take about like 10 minutes to get there. from the airport.
So what
Okay.
we could do is, I mean, if people are willing to do the Uber, we get the local 6 for free. And I can store the food there for the continental breakfast because they have a refrigerator and a whole setup there too. So I think you guys have to make your minds up on which one do you want. Local 6 is willing to host us. Brother Kevin has already blocked out the dates or whatever for local 6, or do we use the church?
Can I ask another question?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's on the 17th, right? We get there on the 17th. So local 6 will host us which days?
Local 6 is willing to host us the whole time.
The
They're
whole
willing to
time.
host us
Okay.
on Wednesday
Yes.
and Thursday. And
Okay.
Brother Otis has set up a different meeting room on Friday only because 925 had a credit.
All right.
And so again, we'll be able to use that, the Black History Museum. But local 6, I did not let him cancel anything. So he had us down for all 3 days. So
Can we have the address for local 6?
Brother Kevin, can you put it into the chat?
Will do. Yes, I'll do that right now.
Thank you.
I apologize. And what's happening at the church by the side of the road? I missed it.
So basically, if the church by the side of the road, we would have to pay for, but it's right near the airport. But local 6, we can get that for all 3 nights free of charge. Church by the side of the road, we would have to give them a $400 donation. $200
You're saying that's the option. Okay, I get it.
These are 2
Thank you.
options, and we just need to vote on it. Yes, ma'am.
There's who, I think it's
Oh,
Drusilla.
hi. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make a motion that we stick to the plan and use local 6.
Okay,
Okay,
Is there a
all
second?
right. Is there a second?
I second it.
okay. Okay. All
Hmm.
right. Thank you, Brother Kevin. Can you make sure you lock in those dates?
Okay, so
17th,
wait,
18th, and 19th.
yeah, wait a
Yes,
minute before, we still got a motion. We
Oh,
still
okay.
got to vote. Okay,
What's that?
all right, so Ronnie, did you have your hand up? You're muted.
Oh.
You're muted still. Oh, you turning yourself off the camera.
It's the mute button, Ronnie. It's right in there. Should be in your left-hand corner.
Madam President, you have some questions in the chat.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Was he trying to say something or?
Yeah, he was. Maybe he can put it in the chat.
Yeah, Mr. Martin, if he can stick it in the chat. Okay, so we have a motion you said on the floor, so we got to do a vote,
Yeah,
right?
the motion, yeah, we have to do a vote. So the motion is to stick with, have our face-to-face with local 6.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, Julie Montez. Julie? I'm sorry, who is Julie? Somebody put this in the, are we getting cards that we are members? Are we getting, so basically with everything going virtually, I think Anton say we really don't need cards to say that we are a member. He was talking about that also. but I'm gonna get more. I'm not gonna say yay or nay. But they're trying to figure out a way to eliminate that, you know. And
Madam President.
yeah, yes. Someone say something?
Yeah, it was just me. Yeah, if I may speak.
Yes, you may.
Yeah, he was just basically letting us know that they're trying to move to, you know, using more electric.
Time I take, yeah, yeah, virtual. I want to say not virtual, but what's the word I'm looking for?
It's a digital, like a digital cars. Everything's gonna be digital, so you have.
Yeah, yeah, everything's go. Yeah, basically,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I lost my info card. I can't tell you where it's at. Avilia at last meeting, Vegas, Mr. President said he was working on getting us cards because I asked about it. Yeah, what president you asked? Anton?
So no, that was me. Because at our last meeting when we were in Vegas, I talked about the cars. I talked about everything. If you remember, I talked about the website, everything else. Let me show so everybody can see me. I'm just talking. Nobody don't know who I am, probably. I'm just running my mouth. Hey, everybody. But yeah, I talked about the website. Because it was so old, I talked about how we were paying because that was just, it was not the way it should have been. And I told them they need to get a facelift. And so I talked about the cars too. And so he said he was going to figure it out. You know, right now, he couldn't say anything right about it at all. But I was like, okay, so that's the reason why the question's in the chat room because
okay.
already asking that question.
All right.
So you're. Yeah, I can help you keep up with the chat if you like to, and that way you.
Please do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next question you have, it says, will any accommodations be available for any of us that may be unable to attend in person?
Oh, like Zoom? I'm pretty sure we can work on doing a Zoom.
I can speak to that, or Brother Kevin can. They have a screen right there. So if we have to do a Zoom or Zoom put somebody in, they can set up a Zoom as well.
So,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
So I can chime in on that if you don't mind. So either we can do a Zoom or we can set it up for Teams as well. And we do have a screen there that's there in the large conference room, and we can do that.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go back to the motion on the table. Kayvon, did you have something you want to say? Is this regarding the motion?
Yes, I was going to say we still have to vote on the motion.
Oh, okay, because I think
I see a poll.
Look at you. Go on with your bad self. Look, well, like I said, we evolving, y'all. We are evolving. Ronnie, are you able to unmute? Oh, he must have had to log off.
You know, he's still in. He probably do need to log all the way off and log back in.
Yeah, Ronnie, why don't you log off? And let's kind of wait for him because I want him to be able to vote. Ronnie, why don't you log off and then log back in if you can hear me?
Excuse me, can we let Lanier back in, Abraham?
Oh, we lost Lanier too? No, I see her right here.
She should be in. I think I let her.
She's here. This is our new Zoom, huh?
No, we'll talk about that. This is just, we can't get, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, all right. Ronnie, are you able to log off and log back in? Okay, yeah, okay, that's what he's doing. Okay, we're gonna wait for him to log back in.
We have 11 people voted, still, I mean, that's the quorum.
Actually, yeah, because it's 9 for quorum, right?
We have 20, so it's 10.
Oh, it's 10, okay.
Yeah,
all
10. Right. We have 11, and it's all yes. So do we end the vote or do we wait?
I want to.
What happened? Did we put out a poll?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the motion. No. Oh, you didn't say it.
It didn't come up on mine.
And he forgot to
Okay.
title it.
You
Yeah,
want me to do it again?
do it again. Just do it over. Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's wait before you do it over because I want Ronnie to be logged in.
Okay.
Yeah. So we, say 20.
I'm not seeing Ronnie coming back in.
Yeah.
We have some more questions too.
Okay, so we can wait then.
So it's called discussion. So we do have discussions
Ronnie,
before we vote.
Yeah, we have a Harold Powell that had his hand up first, and then from there it goes to Kayvon. And
Okay.
Ronnie,
Okay. Harold?
Yes, I was just asking, we're doing a meeting at the hotel too. Yeah, but
No.
there's no meeting at the hotel.
No, there's no meeting at the hotel. The meeting will be at the local 6. That's what the motion is on the floor. Where the our face-to-face meeting will be at local 6. Yeah.
That you did do we were gonna have one meeting at the hotel, but
Oh, did we? I don't remember that, but okay.
okay. No meeting
Okay.
at the hotel, everything will be at local 6 in the museum.
Yeah. We was
Yeah.
trying to get it close, but local 6, how close is local 6 again to the hotel?
they said it was
It's like
2 miles.
it's less than 2 miles. Yeah, less
Oh,
than 2
good.
miles.
Oh, good. That's what I'm talking about.
One more.
So we talking about $3 for Uber? No, let me stop.
Harold has one more question.
Okay, yes, Harold?
I have been at the museum. It's real nice, but I was wondering, can we do a Zoom at the hotel for people who, I'm saying the hotel, at the library? Is there a setup for the library to do a Zoom for people that will be able to come up to Washington?
Come out the library,
Yeah.
what library are you speaking of?
The,
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost.
The meeting we're gonna have at the library, is it a meeting or just a recession at the library?
No, at the museum.
Oh, the
I mean,
museum.
sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's something different that we'll get into. But
Oh,
yeah, that's something totally different.
all right.
okay.
But I can check to find out if they have that set up. But I do know for sure that we have the 3 days set up for local 6.
Which is good. And it's free.
Yeah.
And it's 2 miles away.
Next, Madam President, is Kayvon.
Okay, Kayvon.
All right, so this is a housekeeping one. Carol Jackson, I believe it is, from
Yes.
Colorado. She keeps asking questions about the time difference, and she's never made it to a meeting. I think she's confused on the times. And I just noticed she's not on today, and she had asked a question what the time difference was. I thought it was answered, but
I thought we was on the same time. Are we on the same time different with
I
Colorado?
think Colorado is an hour
I
ahead.
think
It's an hour
they're an
ahead.
hour different.
Okay, so hour ahead or hour behind?
ahead.
They're an hour ahead.
So we start at 7, so that means she comes in at 8.
Right. And I think that needs to be spelled out to her because she keeps asking and it never gets answered.
Okay, well, thank you for bringing that up.
Now, Ronnie.
I will reach out to her.
Now,
Okay.
Ronnie. Gonna keep y'all.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, can everybody mute that's not speaking?
I don't know what happened.
Right.
Harold, okay.
Oh.
I'll try it
hear me
now,
now?
Ronnie. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my computer. It just went blank, I don't know what the heck going on. My thing is, I was trying to find out, I'm kind of used to we having everything in one location. You guys we like getting scattered here. I don't know to save, what did it say, $400 for one spot, and then if we do it at the museum? How much is it there, you know? Where we can have everything in one location.
So local 6 is free, which we can have it there 3 days. 925, we had paid for a Black History Day there already. And so that's on credit. They're gonna give that to us. So that's not gonna cost it's not gonna cost the e-board anything. We thought it would be good for you guys to be able to go to the museum, eat there, have our meeting there. And we've done that before with the 925 with the childcare and other local chapter things. So Brother Otis wanted to switch it up, but we haven't got that far to vote on that yet. We're just trying to vote on like local 6 or the church. The hotel was extremely expensive, and I did send the paperwork over so you guys could see how expensive it was just for the hotel meeting rooms. And I did put that in the what's up.
Okay, then why can't we have everything at the local? That's what I'm saying.
Well, we can have everything at the local, and then you guys can do a tour on Saturday. We haven't got that far yet. So, I mean, we're just trying to get to this part. So if you guys want to use the local 6 is secured us for 3 days, we can use local 6.
That would be my vote. Have it all at one location without. Then when we're gonna go out and do some
Right.
for the community, then we can do that together as one group. I understand that.
Right.
You do that when we go into different areas. Always go out into the community. But
Exactly.
Everything according to this meet and greet, I would like for it to be at one location, you know.
Okay, I agree.
Thank you.
But my members asked me to bring it forth, so I did. And but we can do everything there, and then I can tell him that on Saturday, if anybody wants to go on a tour, they're more than, able to go in. You don't have to pay anything. Again, it'll be on 925.
And Ronnie, we did make a motion. Someone who made the motion? Drusilla made a motion to have the 3 days at local 6. That was the motion that was on the table. And then who seconded the motion?
I did.
Lanier seconded the motion.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I
Ready to
understand.
bring it to vote.
Okay, so is there any more discussion regarding before we vote in the poll? As you see, we have a poll, y'all. Okay, so all minds are clear. Okay, so you can cast your vote.
So if we voted the first time, we don't have to vote again.
No, he redid it because there's people that
Okay.
went in, went on, Ronnie had to log off and log
Okay.
back on.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And so, just so you know, because Abraham didn't put a title, this is to vote to have our face-to-face meeting at local 6 from, look like from what, the 18th through the 21st?
The 20th, because remember, I
The
think you
20th.
said you're only doing 3 days, and then
Yeah,
Saturday
okay,
they're doing it. Okay.
okay, all right. And so that's just, this is what the poll is for. I just want to get clarification before everybody vote.
Okay, well, 83% of people, we have 3. Okay,
So put it up so everybody can see.
one more person need to vote, so give that person 5 seconds.
Okay, all right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna close the poll.
Okay. So as you can see, we will be having a face-to-face meeting at local 6. Now that we have that locked down, we can do the agenda. Yay. I'm excited. So let me ask one more question, Shirley. So I know you said something about the meet and greet. Is that gonna be a local 6 too, or you was?
Yes, we can get local 6 for that too.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right,
so,
okay.
And then I did reserve 925 just in case, So we have 925 reserved that night and local 6 reserved that night.
And where's 925?
925 is further down, way down yonder on the road.
No, we want the 2 miles.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Just in case people got to, do an Uber, come out the pocket, Okay.
Terry, can you send Brother Kevin the link to the meeting?
Okay, I see you, K-Bon. Did you have, you're muted if you're speaking.
I just wanted to confirm that the address 3720 Airport Way, is that
So,
the
so
address
before-
for local or the airport?
That's the local address for local 6.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
yeah, so and I just want to say, when we get the agenda together, all the addresses and everything will be on that agenda. Okay? Everybody will get emailed the agenda once we finalize everything. Okay. Okay, you can move on. I'm sorry, my son, if y'all hear my son talking, I told him I was in a meeting. Yeah, I know I would, huh? Yeah.
So then that brings me to Saturday. They want to do a day of fun, or so people that might want to go on a tour. So there was touring the Black Museum and touring sites inside in Seattle. And Brother Otis, Brother Kevin is in charge of that. And Vice President Monique Swan is in charge of that.
Okay, so Kevin, did you want to speak on that?
He his phone started messing up. So,
Oh, he's
yeah.
not, okay.
So
All right.
basically, we're asking for you guys to vote yes or no on this. And then we want to go into planning the details of everything.
Okay, so day of fun is either, okay, so what is this, the museum?
It's going to be a tour of Seattle, the museum. Oh, and Brother Darnell, the guy that sung last time at the last meeting? Darnell Shut the Door, Parker, the one that sung at the end of our conference in Las Vegas.
Who's also our photographer.
Oh,
Yeah, he
him.
was also a photographer.
Yeah,
He's going to be
okay.
performing somewhere. And so that's how it would end out. So a tour
That's
early in the day,
Saturday night?
Yeah, and then Saturday night, you guys would end the night with Brother Darnell at one of the clubs he'll be singing. His group will be performing in. So I have to get a vote yes or no on the day of fun so that my committee can start planning the day of fun for Saturday evening.
Okay, well, I mean, okay, do we need
Question?
to vote on that?
I
Because
make a motion that we vote on it.
really, okay, because
We
you know
just want to
what?
do it right. That's Miss Terry and I were talking. We want to make sure we do all this right. So
And I
Okay,
second it.
okay, all right, so, so you want to do a day of fun, and the first thing you want to do is a museum tour, am I correct?
yes, ma'am.
That's the African American tour, museum
Yes,
tour?
ma'am. Mhm.
Then after that, a tour of Seattle,
That's what Brother Otis said. Yes,
and then later on that night,
you would
the-
finish out.
the entertainment
Yes, the
of,
entertainment.
of the brother singing, okay,
Yeah.
all
And
right,
we're mindful that not everybody's going to want to go on to all these things. You might say, no, I don't want to be a part of this or whatever, right? So but
okay.
I do need to get yes or no for the day of fun so we can start planning.
So my question is there a cost to do the tour of the museum?
No,
the
that's
tour
on
of
925. The cost, there's no cost for the museum tour. That's on
Okay.
925. I
Okay,
will check with Brother Otis to find out about the tour of the city and
Okay.
see what that costs. And I'll put that on WhatsApp. But we just
Okay.
need to have permission so I can let him
Okay.
loose so he can start getting, information.
okay,
You can
so
say that,
anybody
let him
want, make a motion to, vote for the day of fun? Sounds
I make
exciting.
a motion.
I did the motion and Someone seconded. LaShawn seconded it, I think.
I did.
Yeah, that's right. The motion has been done and it's been second.
Okay, all right, and so everybody that's in, okay, I forgot he got the poll. I keep forgetting. All right, so here's the vote. You gotta start titling these polls.
Yeah, so we'll know what we're voting on.
Yes, Abraham.
Can I ask for clarification?
You should have put day of fun.
Yeah, I will do that next
Okay.
meeting. I'm trying
Okay.
to figure out.
Okay.
Can I
Did
ask
you
for
have some clarification for what we
For the day
voted
of
on?
fun. No, for the day of fun. Are
Okay,
are we voting to go to the Black Museum as one event and the tour of the city as a separate event, and then
Yes.
end up at the to see the person
The
sing?
club.
Yeah, the
Yes.
club.
Oh, the club, okay, the
The
club.
club.
Yes.
Those are all, they're just gonna be happening through the day. If you choose to go, you don't go. We just want to get
Okay.
a sign up sheet going. So you
Okay.
can choose which one. I
Okay.
do want to be real with you. If you guys are staying at the hotel, if you guys pick the hotel, that hotel will take you to the mall. And if you choose to, like go and hang out at the mall or whatever, eat, go see a movie or whatever, everything is at the South Center Mall too. So,
Oh, okay, all right.
and you get free shuttle over that way too.
Oh, that's good. Look at now, good girl. All right, I'm yes.
So,
Okay.
did Abraham? Oh, well, the shuttle is free from the hotel.
And that's the Marriott, whatever.
Which hotel?
The Marriott.
That is the oh my goodness, the Courtyard, which is right across from the airport.
Was part of Marriott. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's part of Marriott. It's across from the hotel that you were at.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So that's a yes. Okay. Oh my goodness, I need to take you guys to work with me. If you guys do all these yeses, man.
Yeah. Okay. We got that. Okay. We got the day of fun down. We got where we're gonna have the face-to-face meeting, which is at local 6. Okay. So now we can.
I have bids coming for your catering. I have barbecue one day, and I got some fish coming, and then I have another lady that's doing a catering. I wanted to know, you said something about the locals, you're going to try to get the locals to sponsor
Yes.
the food. Okay. So
well, yes, I wanted that's why I wanted everybody to send the name of the staff of their local to Christian. And I haven't been able to, I forgot to ask about that this past weekend, but I'll follow up with her.
Okay.
Audrey has 2 staff person on her board, and so she gonna send that information to Christian.
Okay. And I think Marilyn said something about her local, and
Marilyn is on here, I think. Marilyn? Are you still here? Oh, I see her.
Okay.
Oh, gee, Marilyn.
Okay. And so we'll work on that.
Okay, somebody
We'll work
said,
on that.
oh, Alyssa, we just got a new staff support for 10-21 from. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
So we just need,
Fresno's is 521 with Maryland, and we have one person who does all our caucus stuff. So I
Okay.
gave that information to Christian already.
Okay, all right.
so
we just
I'll
have to
start
meet with
working
her.
with Kristen when I'm hoping to connect with her. I had that death in my family and everything, so I hadn't connected back with her. But
I'm
will
sorry,
connect with
Shirley. I was trying to unmute myself, but I couldn't.
Okay.
Until
okay,
click
Marilyn.
something about recording. But anyway, yes, I have some money in my budget that I can contribute from San Jose. So yeah, and I'll just talk to you guys about that later or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be perfect. I will and I have told them to make sure there's vegetarian and vegan. You are coming to the Northwest. So there is some vegan soul food restaurants around here. I have never tried it and don't want to try it, but I will go get the food for y'all.
Vegan food is good.
Thank
It
you.
is.
Okay, you say so.
I went vegan for 2 years. Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so,
Sure, I have a question.
uh-huh.
Will
Oh,
you
Rhonda,
have meat for
you're
us
the only one that
carpenters?
hasn't volunteered for a committee, Rhonda.
Huh?
You're the only one out of the group that hasn't volunteered for a committee.
You know what? She missed the last couple of meetings.
Oh,
She
that's
was having
right. That's
Problems.
right.
The
She didn't.
And
e-bike.
I spaced.
She was having email problems. Yeah.
Oh, duh. So that's why you didn't get the long texts I was sending in emails. Okay. You got a question, Rhonda?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, I mean, vegan restaurants are cool, but I just wanted to make sure that you're gonna have meat for us card-carrying carnivores.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. The rib day, the barbecue day will be ribs and chicken, barbecue chicken. We'll have macaroni and cheese, greens, some cornbread, maybe a sweet potato. I mean, no, like, yeah, not sweet potato. What is that? Banana pudding or either a pound cake, all made from scratch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we use them for our well, I use them at the childcare. You guys get box lunches, but when I do my staffing, we get real food. So, but
Okay.
I am so I will get with Marilyn and whoever else wants to work with the food stuff so that we won't drag the meeting on very long. And I will get with Kirsten about the agenda. That's the next thing you said you wanted to work on. We
Yes.
just wanted to know, as 925ers and 1199 and 775 and local 6, what material do you need us to have printed so that when you come in, we can put these books together to make sure everything's together. So we just wanted to know if it was possible to get this material at least by the end of September so that we can start the printing process, or
way
how many
before-
binders
yeah,
or
way
whatever
before
we
that.
need. And
Yeah,
I need
way before that. Yeah.
Okay, so, and we need the binders, so I'm gonna order the binders through 925. Already got permission from the director, Edward Washington, to order the binders. So I just need a number from Abraham, how many binders you need for this particular thing. And then we'll have the posties and the flip charts and everything else you need. So we just
Okay.
need information from him. If he sends me a list on what to get, then I can just order it ahead of time, so we'll have it here.
Okay, and so, oh dang, I just lost my thought, training.
Can I just chime in here? So
Yes.
what I'm gonna need is the federal ID number.
Okay.
And as soon as you guys get that flyer done, I need that too.
That
So
letter.
I need
Yeah.
the federal ID number and I need a flyer.
Oh, you just remind me what I was getting ready to say. Thank you, Marilyn.
Mhm.
So, Shirley, we will have a meeting. I want to meet with your committee so we can finalize the agenda.
Okay,
Probably sometime next week. Let me see
okay.
my phone. Look at my calendar right there. So, if we can, let's meet, which day is good for you next week? Cause I'm open. I don't have anything scheduled.
Next week, as long as we don't do it on Thursday, I think we have our embracement.
Okay. So I'm available,
You want to do Wednesday or Tuesday?
yeah, Wednesday is fine.
Wednesday,
Wednesday's
okay.
fine.
All right.
So I'll knock you in. What time? What's best for you?
Let me see. Terry usually gets home. Terry, is it okay if we start about 6? Does that give you enough time after you get home to rest a minute?
That's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
perfect. Okay, so we'll do 6.
Okay. Okay, so we'll meet and we'll get the agenda finalized, put it together so we can email everybody, because I know everybody need that to take to your local to start your travel arrangements being set up. We don't want to wait till the last minute.
Right. Now, do you want me to lock in the hotel? Because then I just have to set up the get them to give us a link and everything for the hotel, so then that can be moved out.
So to do a block, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, you could go on and lock in that too.
Okay. So we're straight. Okay,
All right.
thank you, guys.
Yeah, okay, and so, oh, so we're done, huh? Oh, yay, we're doing it. Yeah, but we probably have a meeting, we might need to meet before next month. Before, let me see. To give an update, let me see, do you think we need to meet before next month?
You and I?
No, I'm talking about the whole,
Yeah, we're gonna have to because we have to go over the agenda to finalize everything, right? And then the letter that needs to go out, and then I need to give a report back on the fund day, if there's a cost or not for everyone. And then I think that would be it. But that would be the only thing. If it's the fun day, if we do, if they do the party bus or if they're doing an event, I don't know. So once I come up with all that detail, then I'll be able to come back to everybody. But we meet tomorrow. So we meet tomorrow to get some stuff aired out, okay? Brother Abraham?
Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'll be at that meeting, but I want to suggest that if we need to meet earlier, I want to suggest that we probably bring the meeting in September early to the first week or something like that. So people get updated. I'm trying to be mindful of people time commitment. More meeting we add, more people may not have the time to participate, and it may look like they are missing meetings while they are not, but it's because we're adding more meetings. That's what I want to say. I'm all for, you and Madam President and myself meeting, but if we want to call for the entire board meeting, let's try to keep that, to like one meeting a month instead of adding more, unless the group agree to having more than one meeting a month.
to me, if we planning something, we have to have more than a once a month meeting, because we have to make sure everybody is updated and informed I'm sorry, getting a call from Elisa, our treasurer. Wait a minute, hold on, okay?
Miss Shirley?
I was gonna say that I can also set up Zoom meetings myself, so that if we're just meeting to get the agenda together, if we're meeting just to finalize any details or whatever, I'm more than able to set up the meetings too.
Yeah, and I definitely understand that. It's just that, I know that people, make commitment, and more meeting we add, and I'm 100% available.
Oh.
If I'm not, like the last time I told you, if I'm not, I will tell you that, I'm not available.
Wait a minute, hold on.
And
Abraham, I'm sorry to interrupt, Abraham.
Yeah.
Elisa is trying to get in. Do you see her?
I'm not seeing her.
Huh?
Oh, okay, now I see her.
Okay, he getting ready to let you in. All right. Thank you. Okay, sorry, I had to interrupt to let you know she was trying to get in.
No problem. I was saying that if we need to meet like in a small committee, all for that. And I just think that there are certain things that we can see through email. Those are info. If we don't need a discussion, it's just like informing people that this is what's happening. We can do that through email instead of having people that, I would make whatever time is needed, but just want to make sure that we're not scheduling more meetings than we need to.
No, we're not scheduling more meetings. This is a meeting to update, make sure everybody has the information where we at so they can inform their local. We cannot wait till next month's meeting to do that because the meeting is in October. So I wanted to see would everybody be available on the 30th of August, which is a Wednesday. By then, I'd be done met with the Seattle committee and we can have the agenda and everything there. And if anybody has questions, we could go over it. And then when we meet in September, everybody pretty much probably have their reservations done. That's where I'm at with it. If anybody is with me on that.
Yes.
Marilyn has her hand up.
Yeah, I have my
Yes.
hand up because again, if I can get that agenda before, you know, like in September, because our local mails out checks the 15th and the 30th, so.
Exactly.
We're
And I
gonna
know
pay
my
for
local,
anything, then I need
Yeah.
to get that to them before.
and my
September.
local, they don't like waiting last minute either. So
Yeah, travel is
Yeah.
different, but donations are, you know, they're on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Marilyn.
Mm-hmm.
And please trust Ibrahim. I understand your what you're saying, but this right here, we have to make sure everybody is on one accord when it comes to this face-to-face meeting. I don't want anybody coming back, well, I didn't get that information, I didn't get this information. We're gonna present the information and then any questions, we'll be able to discuss it at this meeting. And then when we have our next month's meeting, then we should be pretty much, everything should be like locked in. Okay?
Oh,
So-
I
Get back
I
in.
100% understand, and it's not like I'm pushing not to have that meeting. For that specific day, I won't be here. I'm going with my governor in Washington, D.C. But I just want to say that it's probably better to keep the meeting into, we're going to a face-to-face meeting. There is no rush or no need. There's no other things that we can talk about that we cannot talk about over there. I see that there's a need maybe to understand where we're saying, where we're gonna have meeting, all the update that Shirley is giving. But you know, we also need to take in consideration that, you know, more meeting we add, more people will left behind, because people like myself, I'm not a retiree, I don't work for SCIU, I'm a member. I have a full-time job. So more meeting we add is more things I have to work around to plan this. So that's what I want us to be more mindful about. I'm not saying that it's not good or bad, but I'm just saying that we have to be mindful that when more meeting we add is more commitment that was not part of whatever it is, but we need to be mindful of that. That's what I wanted to put out.
Okay, I see Kayvon, I see Marvell, and I see Angela. Okay, just to piggyback on what you just said, I understand what you're saying, but we ain't really had that many meetings on this face-to-face. I've been meeting with Shirley. We was meeting like what, about 2 or 3 weeks straight, Shirley?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I've been having meetings with the committee. And so now that we have put everything together, and we getting ready to meet again to finalize and put the agenda together. And I think it just be better if we do it before September, which and I threw a date out there, which is August 30th. And I understand you won't be here, Ibrahim. Angela, will you be here on the 30th?
That's what I was gonna tell you. I had access, so I can do it if he's not available.
Okay, thank you. All right, and Kayvon, you have something you want to say?
I was gonna call a vote, and I wanted to recognize that Alyssa had a question about WhatsApp and how we could do, if we needed to vote, we could also do that on WhatsApp. And I just wanted to say, let's call a vote and then go from there.
Okay, and Marbell?
I wanted to find out if there's, because somebody put in the chat and I was thinking the same thing. If there's a set amount of money that you want to come from the union, is it $1,000 from each union? What would the cost be?
Okay, so, and see, that's why we have to have a meeting. But we gotta figure all that out. And that's where Christian come in at. And she's a staff person that's gonna be, okay, and so this poll is to vote to have the meeting August 30th, which is a Wednesday. And Alicia, yeah, it's possibility we'll be able to have a Zoom option. But you're talking about for the face-to-face, right? Is that what you're asking for?
The first question or the second question? I asked two questions.
It was Elisa Bonner. She asked, would there be a Zoom option? Got a potty. Oh, oops. Okay, Rhonda. Okay, where we at with the poll? Okay, all right. So we'll have a meeting Wednesday, the 30th. And Angela, I'll call you a couple of days before. Okay. So now we got that clear.
Is this meeting at 6 o'clock or 7?
Do we want,
Can we do 6 o'clock?
I can do 6.
Okay.
Do 6.
Everybody's in agreement with 6?
Yes.
Okay, 6 o'clock it
No.
is. No, who said no?
Me.
Alyssa Jones.
Yeah, I'll be at work still at 6.
Anybody still be at work at 6? Will you, if we did 7?
I'm fine
7
with
would probably be better. Sorry
7?
about that. Yeah,
Yes.
7 would probably be better.
Okay, let's do it for 7.
Great, I agree,
Okay.
because I'll just be leaving work at 6. so
Okay, all right.
7 works.
Okay, so 7. Okay, 7.
And that's also with a Zoom option too, right?
Oh, this is Zoom. Yeah, we can't meet
Yeah,
in
cool.
person. Yeah.
No,
How we gonna
it-
meet?
I
Look,
was
how we gonna
thinking
meet in person on the 30th, woman?
because it was a suggestion of doing it through the WhatsApp. That's all.
Oh, no, Zoom, darling, Zoom.
Okay. And then we're traveling in on the 16th or traveling in on the 17th.
Traveling in on the 17th. Now, if you want to be there on the 16th, that's up to you and your local.
So no, that's okay. No, that's okay. I'm just
I-
double checking because I have to pay for myself, Adonis, and my niece to come. And so
Oh,
I have to pay for everything ahead of time. So as much information I can get ahead of time, I can go
the
ahead and make
17th.
my flight.
The
Okay,
17th.
thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wanted to add something because I know it was my phone had powered off. But while I was off, while I was off I was out the meeting for a while, but I want to add something about my administration volunteered to help out with some refreshments and things like that at our local. So
Is that for the meet and greet or for the
whatever we're doing at Local 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome, because I was gonna talk to you guys about snacks. So that's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome,
And
awesome. awesome.
Brother Kev, I think you were off the phone because I'm getting ready to running out somewhere. You're off the phone. So we agreed all 3 days at local 6. I mean all the days there. So only thing we'd have to have you narrow down is the 17th to add that date.
Okay, I can do that.
All right,
Speak to them in the morning.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, so look like our business is done here. Our AFRAM business.
Madam President,
Yes.
this is Mark Hall from UHW. Just if there's any possible way, as soon as possible, because I know, in all due respect to our treasurer, Lise, who's also a part of the Kaiser division,
UHW.
they're getting ready to go on strike possibly.
Oh yeah, I heard about
And
that.
so our budget's gonna get tight. So I just want to, as soon as you can let us know what we can potentially donate, that would be great toward the food.
Okay, all right. I'll let you know once I meet with I gotta talk to Christian and see, and then Shirley meet with the Seattle committee, and we'll try to let you know that within next week. Would that be fine?
That would be more than great.
Okay, yeah, because I think 721 is gonna walk with you guys. They talked about that in our bargaining policy committee this morning. And what they trying to do is as I'm like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So yeah, okay.
Oh, Carol, I just wanted to say something else, and I don't know if Alicia may know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if locals donate to other locals in their caucuses. And so it may be that we may have to pay the caterer. You know, I may have to pay the caterer rather than 925 local. We may have to pay the caterer itself. So anyway, but I'll check on that more later.
Yeah.
That may be
know,
the option that we have to do.
Yeah, you know, the last when we had our face-to-face meeting back in 2019.
Mhm.
And remember we had we had a couple of locals. Christian had sent a letter out to all the locals asking if they can volunteer to help pay for meals. And so we only got heard from two locals? It was no, it was 3. So it was 221, local 99, and I do believe it was local 1000 that stepped up and did send a check to it was to AFRAM.
Okay.
To pay for the food. And I think local 99 just they automatically paid for it and brought the food there, had the people cater. Remember the food that was catered for the dance? That was local 99.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been done in the past.
Okay.
So when I meet with
Shirley,
we're gonna have everything down to a T next week.
Okay.
Next Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, any other questions?
So I have a question. So
Yes,
I was thinking almost on the lines where Maryland was. I was thinking that if we can get it, like, if we can really pin down, like if there's like 10 locals coming, if everybody was to give 1,000 or 1,500, and if we would put it into our AFRAM budget, then that way you can be able to pay for all the stuff that we need to be paid for when we go to Seattle. So I'm just trying to think of a way, because the reason why I say that is because if we vote on it now, say, okay, this is what we want from each local, then we'll have a better perspective of what to ask for already. So we'll know what to say. So there's no sense of waiting later for something that we can do today. Because I believe that if every local came, maybe give 1,000 or 1,500 out, that covers more than enough probably for the food and stuff. And then we can go from there. We got to make eggs, scrambled eggs, or we'll have to have them fried eggs. So we need to kind of make sure we make a decision tonight. Therefore, we can go forward. We don't have to wait that long. Then everybody have in their mind, this is what they're going to be asking for. This is what I need to ask for already. And then we can start doing it, because we can do it for our local chapter. We'll just go through AFRA and say, hey, we need such and such because we're going to have a meet and greet and get it. So that's just my little 2 cents.
Okay.
Okay.
So are we saying 1,500 or 1,000?
Well, I said 1,500 because if each local wants to give 1,500, sorry, Madam President, if they were to give 1,500, if we had like 5 locals, then you can see how much money we have, or maybe we have 10 locals, or maybe we have more than that. And if everybody gives it, but I'm just throwing out a number because it'll be easier for us to get it started now, because there's a lot of stuff that they have to prepare for in the long run. And sometimes I say people don't say what they need to really say. Sometimes you need that money up front to be able to get everything done by the time we get there. You know what I mean?
So let's just, what about 1,000? Yes, okay, I see Abraham hand went up first and then Ronnie.
Yeah, I wanted to say somebody needs to stop my van.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Marvel, everybody's not Oregon, you know, we have it good here. We have our local who support us. I would say it's 1,000, like you just said, Kettle.
Yeah, okay.
I
All
would
right.
suggest 1,000.
1,000, okay, Ronnie?
But I don't want to put a price tag on it, because actually each local, I don't want to go to the local more than one time, because we got to have airfare and all that stuff to get up there. You know, understand, when we ask for money, we want to make sure we have enough to cover each member airfare and for the donation, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what are you suggesting?
When locals from LA, I mean, you're looking at 3,000 to 4,000 at least, you know, maybe 5, you know.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't make it clear. What I meant is for the money for the food. I didn't mean airfare and all that. I thought I made it clear.
Yeah,
just for the.
We don't want to separate it. Once you go there, you ask for money, you want to go ahead the grand total. You don't want to have to, well,
Yeah.
I need this for that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, correct. You're correct. You're right, Brother Ronnie. Okay, so what it is like, if you guys got to pay $3,000 for your airfare, just ask for an extra $1,000 for the food. So that's totals in for 4,000. I think my head goes a little bit faster than my mouth sometimes. So sorry about that.
Yeah, somebody needs to stop my van.
Because I'm a money person, and I'm thinking how the money should work and how we can get it. So with tickets plus $1,000 for food, maybe I should have said that in the beginning. It wouldn't have been so bad, but that's what I'm trying to say. So if you get all that together, then we're perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we'll be stumped. We'll just say, like, the only reason why I said $1,000 is $1,000 just for food. So if we put down, okay, we're going to ask each local for $1,000 plus for their members, tickets, blah, blah, blah. Then we'll be doing good. I think that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, somebody needs to stop my van.
I'm stopping right now. I'm stopping. I know.
It's your fare, airfare, hotel, everything else, but basically it means bring $1,000 check to Western Union. What's the Western Union? What's the region? You after everything, $1,000 to contribute to this. Am I understanding right?
Yeah, I think that's what she's saying.
Yes, that's what I said. Y'all know me. Y'all like, yeah.
But I know at 721 we have an African American Caucus budget. So I can, probably ask my VP and our chair, the president of the African American Caucus, to see if he can, we can donate 1,000.
You got Alicia Underwood has her hand up, and after her is Harold Powell.
Okay, Alicia.
I think it was kind of answered. But I did want to circle back to what Mark was saying at first. If we can get, like, I think in the meeting on Wednesday, when we get the actual price of what it's going to cost for a hotel, flight, and all of that, then we can make a better ask for everything up front.
Okay.
because we don't know what the cost is right
Okay.
now,
So
right?
once, yeah, so
So-
once we meet and we lock in the block for the hotel, get the amount, I'll have Shirley to send that information to the secretaries to get it out to everybody.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Who was next?
Harold.
Harold, okay. Yes, Harold, my brother.
Yes, I was just saying, yeah, I need, as early as September, I need all that information from flyers
Yes.
to everything, because
Mm-hmm.
me, I have to go through 3 committees to get the
Yeah,
money.
I understand. That's why I put the meeting for the 30th, so we can make sure everybody be on one accord and everybody be able to have the information and take to their locals, but we're gonna try to get that information about the hotels and maybe the amount of the food out when I meet with Shirley next Wednesday, which is the 23rd.
So we should have all the information, flyers, agenda, and everything sent to us
Yes.
by the
Mhm.
first.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay. All right. And maybe we can work on a letter too going out to the locals. I need to talk to Kristen. So she wasn't able to be on tonight because we having a town hall meeting this weekend. And so she's kind of really busy with that. So I'll follow up with her, and maybe she can probably try to have her on a meeting with us next Wednesday. Most likely.
So is someone gonna research the tickets and things for people that are traveling so that they'll know exactly how much they have to spend just for airfare and stuff so that everybody will know? So is this committee doing that too also or not?
No, not for the airfare.
Madam President? Madam President,
Yes.
as a correction, the 30th is 2 weeks from today. It's not next week.
Wait a minute. No, I'm meeting with Shirley next Wednesday.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And a meeting with the whole board is the 30th.
Right, that's what I thought you were talking about. I
Okay.
apologize.
Yeah, okay. Or you had me, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm confused.
And Madam President, this is
Yeah.
Mark, my phone's gonna die, so I just wanted to say this. The reason I was talking about expediting the money for the food, because you all may have to pay deposits on particular restaurants. So if you need the money up, right away, that's why I was trying to also, in addition that I know our budget's gonna get tight soon.
So do
there
you
might
need
be
a
certain
letter
deposits.
also along with the agenda?
No, I
No,
think
you
as
just
long
need
as I
the
just know,
agenda and okay,
yeah.
all right,
So when
okay,
you start making arrangements with restaurants and stuff, they might need a deposit.
okay. They'll have that information. Everything. We're gonna have that information after I meet with the committee, Seattle committee, next Wednesday, which is the 23rd. So hopefully by Thursday or before Friday, we'll get the information to the secretaries and then they can send it out to you. She did, as you know, Shirley just said she getting ready to block the hotel. She's gonna lock down the hotel. And then they're still doing the research on the food, the catering, the people that's gonna be catering or food, whatever company they're gonna be ordering from. We should have all that information by next week, right, Shirley? Where'd Shirley go?
Yes, ma'am.
there she
We'll
goes.
have all that yeah, we'll have all that
Okay.
information. And I'll tie in down the restaurant and everything too.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay.
I just wanted one question, well, to add on to, when you do the agenda, I need to know, make sure that when you're saying meals are included on the agenda, please.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I did that the last agenda. Yeah, I did do that. So lunch and then dinner. Yeah, I did do that.
Also, we'll look at, oh, we ain't paying, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the agenda is pretty much explanatory. Once we put it together, you'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
And have everything included in our day-to-day face-to-face meeting. Okay, so all mine clear?
I had a quick question.
Yes.
Jen. So what dates were we talking about going to NAM? Northwest African American Museum.
I think Saturday. This is the day of fun, Saturday.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, before we leave, do we have any birthdays? I know who had a birthday? Somebody had a birthday. Marvell, it was you, huh? You had a birthday.
Marvell and Drusilla.
Oh, Drusilla.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, so, and I want to make sure before we get off the line, I know everybody's not on here. I want to make sure that Abraham and Angela has everybody's phone number and everybody Western region emails. Is the emails working? Are you receiving AFRAM communication? If you not, let Abraham and Angela know, because we're gonna have them to do a roster, so we be able to put it in our book. So everybody have a roster, everybody information.
Okay, I haven't been getting my emails since July. I was getting them in July, and then all of a sudden, matter of fact, one of the other members had to send me the link tonight to get on. But
Your AFRAM email, the Western region email?
Right, I was getting them in July. My last email, I believe, was, let me see, I can look at it right now. It was July 19th was the last email I received from April. I'm sorry, Angela. But July 19th. So I didn't even know.
So you didn't receive the invite today?
No, I didn't.
And what's your email?
Okay. What is your email?
All right. Let me see. I think I sent it to you guys last time, right? Let me see.
Yeah. Let me spell it.
Yeah,
I was getting everything up until this month. This is the only month I didn't get anything. Hold on 1 second. Let me figure out how to manipulate the screen without hanging you guys up.
You have
okay. DeCoven's email is kingcove.WRAAC.
No, but we are all supposed to use the Western region email. That's why that's one is not included. And the Western region email I have for the Coven is the Coven.WRAAC@gmail.com.
Yeah, but remember I had issues because I changed it to a new phone, so I had to create another one. And like I said, I was getting emails up until this month. This month was the only month I didn't get. I got my last email I got was July 19th. So you guys had the new email. Well, I don't know why you guys changed or decided to use the other one.
When did you send that email, and who do you send it to?
Sent to Angela and everybody. I put it in. I put it in a text message, and you guys said thank you. You guys had it.
Okay. What's that new email? I'm gonna add it right now.
Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot to it, and I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Because I want to put it right now. One of the things I want to say is when you put things in the text, we have text, we have two texts actually. We have WhatsApp, we have regular text, and I have pretty much 2 or 3, 4, sometimes 5 different emails for everybody.
No, I should only have
So it's
one.
kind of difficult for me sometimes to keep track of it. So it will be great if we can, let's settle this right now. What's your email? Spell it for me.
Okay, let me go back to you so I can give you, I just screenshot it. Hold on 1 second. All right, so it's King, King, COV dot WRACC at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you still have my my phone number and text message, right?
Yeah, I have your phone number.
Yeah, so I can even send it to you, the screenshot of it, so then that way there won't be any confusion. I could just send
And
it to you also.
are you on the WhatsApp? You are seeing the message that's put in WhatsApp, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not on WhatsApp.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, I have a million apps, and I think we talked about it. We keep adding apps and adding apps. I mean, at some point, you know, it's cluttering up the screen on the phone. We're having all these apps, and I think we should just use
We
the
only have
email.
one app from AFRAMS. I don't know what the apps you're talking about.
Yeah,
This is the first time we decided to use the WhatsApp. And this
yeah,
is
but
the
we have the email already. Why are we using another method? And then we also have a text message.
No,
So
I haven't excuse me, I haven't did a group text message. We decided to do the WhatsApp. I haven't did a group text message. And if you are still doing the group text message, that's from the old board. That's not with the new people that's on the board. The new board decided to do WhatsApp.
What's up?
So and then you have the email, and that's the only two things you should have for AFRAM. So we're not having you add all these apps. It's just one app, which is WhatsApp. And I haven't did a group text. I did a chat text for Merlin and Rhonda because they don't want to do WhatsApp. Because, you know, they're not into the technology like that. And so I informed them of everything that's going on with AFRAM. Now, if you don't want to be in the WhatsApp, I could add you to that text, but WhatsApp is a app that's easy. It's a form of communication. And your union use it all the time. 721 uses it all the time. I
use WhatsApp, but you could put me in the text with Maryland and everybody else. That'll make it easier for me, because that'll be much easier than adding another.
Yeah, because if you got all these apps, that's not our fault. They'll be trying to blame us for all your apps on your phone, my brother.
No, I just don't want to add another app if I can avoid that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'll be making anybody else got a problem with WhatsApp?
No, I don't have a problem with WhatsApp.
You put me in there too, please.
This is Harold.
Who is this?
This is Harold.
Harold, you not in there?
I got my app. I got the app. But the email address I had to use afram@gmail.com. I put it on the chat so you can see what it is, because I have not received an email since July the 19th too.
Oh, okay. You hear that?
Okay, I haven't sent out any emails since July, so that's why you haven't gotten any from me. So I don't know about Abraham.
Yeah, but I thought that was where we supposed to be getting our links if whenever there's a meeting that was supposed to show up on our email. That's why we all
So you
went and
didn't,
did it.
so Harold,
So
you didn't get the
basically,
link for the email today?
No, I didn't get no, I got it from, what I got it from the app. That's how I got in there, but I'm not getting no emails for,
Okay.
at the address in the chat.
And can you give them your email? Please give Ibrahim your email. Ibrahim, are you listening?
In the chat.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. What's Harold email?
It's in the chat. It's
Oh, you put it in the chat.
Harold.call.afram@gmail.com.
Okay, so he has a dot in between his first and last name. That's probably what it is. Why you're not receiving. Yeah, and then he got a dot in afram@gmail.com. So that's probably why you're not getting them. The dot probably missing. Okay, so I would be adding the Coven to the chat for Marilyn and Rhonda. And everybody is good with WhatsApp, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everybody, Angela or Abraham, is there anybody else you having issues with for when you send an email, is it being kicked back?
I haven't sent any emails out since the July the 19th, so
Okay.
I didn't send out none for this meeting, so
Okay.
that would be on Abraham.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So until the 30th, all mind clear?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
That's my bedtime.
Great meeting, y'all. Thank you for your continuous commitment to Western Region to make it better than ever. I really appreciate all of y'all putting in your time. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And continue to be blessed and have a blessed week and a blessed weekend.
Oh, Carol,
Yes.
I sent something to you from Lisa LaRue. Did you get it?
Yeah, you know what? She sent it to me and I
Okay.
got yours, but you sent it to me in the whatever language that was.
Right. I didn't know why it was sent in that language. So
Lisa
I didn't question her. So
yeah, so Lisa did send me the English one and I'll put it on the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, I did receive it. I said, oh,
I started to ask her, so why did you say that in Tagalog?
Yeah, is that what it is, Tagalog? I said, I'm sorry, I don't
think it's
speak that
Tagalog.
language. I said, I speak English. Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Y'all have a
Bye.
blessed one. Bye.
Bye.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye-bye. Have a good one.